Good day, dear listeners. Let me welcome you to another time on Christ the Sower. Today, I want to look at three basic facts of life and about life. And when we understand these facts and when we, accept the reality and then we operate on these facts, we realize that life is more easier than some of us take it to be. Number one is that you cannot live life alone. Well, some individuals might have find themselves in places of isolation and they might have been separated. But I want to point out the fact that even at that, it becomes somehow difficult to be isolated all alone. Even a place of isolation is not just for one person. You might be two, three, or more in that place of isolation, and therefore it is not possible to live life alone. Perhaps you are there, you feel as if you are the only one in the whole wide world. Well, may I say that perhaps that point in time or your understanding of life is what is giving you that mindset or that feeling, because it is not possible to live life alone. If somebody is not doing something that concerns you, then what concerns that person is concerning you. So therefore, it is not possible to live life alone. Number two is that life will not leave you alone. As long as you are alive, life will not leave you alone. It's either it brings this to you this time, and then tomorrow it brings this one to you. And then one time or the other, life is bringing one or two things to you. And one fact about this principle is that if life will not leave you alone, then surely you don't expect to get all the time good. In fact, sometimes in life, what keeps you going is not just the good things in life. Sometimes even the bad things are the things that keeps you going. So therefore, we don't expect everything to all be bed of roses. You don't expect everything, to just happen the way you imagine them. Of course, you must have used this dictum before, that if horses were wishes, that beggars will also have one. So therefore, sometimes in life, we don't only keep going because of the good things of life. Even sometimes the bad things are the things that keep us going, because we know I have to overcome this. And then the period of you trying to overcome is the period of getting that which life brings to you, and telling you that life will not leave you alone. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what is your philosophy, ideology, religion, culture, or ethnic origin, life will not just leave you alone. And then finally is that you cannot live all of life. I don't know if you've heard of a person who came to this world probably generations past, and then they lived everything, and then there's nothing left for others to live. No, it is not possible. I cannot live all of life. We only live our own part. We only take the portion that God, has given us the privilege to take. If you are rich, you live part of it. If you are poor, you live part of it. If you are well known, you live part of life. If you are not well known, you still live part of life. It is not possible to live all of life. That is why whatever we are doing, one step at a time. That's why wherever we find ourselves, one step at a time, knowing that what we are doing has been done by someone before, and then tomorrow will come when we will no longer be here, and then someone else will do the same thing we are doing. Maybe perhaps you are trying to do something and then it's looking difficult and seemingly impossible. May I tell you that let this mindset be within you, that someone has done this before, and then when the person did it, he never went away with all the strength, the dedication needed to do it. You and I can also do it. Don't forget the third fact. Number one, you cannot live life alone. Number two, life cannot leave you alone. And then number three, you cannot live all of life. Let this go around. Let somebody hear this. It will be an encouragement to someone whom you might not even know. Thank you very much for sharing. God bless you. In Jesus' name.